Shout out to my parents too for not giving a fuck.
Yeah. Word up.
You got me drawing that You ever heard of ayahuasca?
Yes. Dude, I actually want to fucking try that. Yes.
You start off slow though.
Yes, dog. Fuck.
Yo, dude, you need to go smoke one of these first or something. Don't go and do something. Yo, that's wild. I remember this shit perfectly, bro. So I'm in the hotel room, right, and I'm watching Bridesmaids. I love Bridesmaids. I'm putting out there. I love Bridesmaids. Dude, last time, as a matter of fact, I tried to ease into it, I ended up talking to a weirdo.
Oh yeah, you posted that.
Hey yo! So I was like, you know.
Alright. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode 6 of the Chill Wit Phil Podcast. This is your fat, ugly, bald host. I'm the fat guy, trying to get fit, trying to get slim thick.
I ain't mad at that.
You know what I mean? The winter gut, trying to change it to a summer butt. You heard me?
I ain't mad at that. I'm starting my 2022 summer body right now.
Yeah, dude, you got to get to it, man. I'm trying to get to that shit.
Get that shit early.
Word up.
You know what I mean?
Word up. But ladies and gentlemen, I'm here with the one and only DonWuan 06. This is the guy who created the Chill Wit Phil Podcast logo.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you.
All the way from Cali.
Yes, sir.
My guy, Johnny.
I appreciate you, my brother. Thank you for having me.
Thank you for being on the episode.
Yes, sir. Always, man. Thank you for the love. You always show love and support, so I appreciate that.
That's all day, my brother. That's all day.
I appreciate that, real shit.
That's,
matter of fact, hold up. Are we talking about your little workout journey? I got your little workout, you know what I mean?
Say word.
So, you know what I mean?
Oh, yo, when'd you do those?
We got a little sign, you know what I mean?
This is official though.
You know what I mean? I see. I'm on my little workout journey too, so
check it out though. The time bomb with the logo. This is official, my guy.
Off the gate. Don't forget July 30th. This Friday, 2 weeks from today.
Yeah.
2 weeks from today, which I know is probably be dropping a couple days from now. But
Yeah.
Friday, July 30th. We're gonna have the sipping paint, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
of course, 420 friendly, you know what I mean?
Out in Brooklyn.
Yes, sir. Williamsburg. We have food. We got some good music. We got some drinks, you feel what I'm saying? So come through. Bring your people.
That's about to be lit.
Bring your wifey. Bring your side piece. Bring whoever. As long as you bring some good vibes. Bring some
positive vibes only. That's the only thing. So, all right, I was actually going to ask you about that later on in the podcast, but since we're here and you're talking about it,
let's get to it.
So you said July 30th. If people want to buy tickets, how can they go about that?
So do this. Reach at me on my Instagram at DonWuan, DonWuan 06, DonWuan06. You can DM me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I send you my Zelle, my Cash App, and then we'll take it from there. You know what I mean?
That's what's up. Now, I know you are a little bit late with messages. You said it yourself when we spoke before.
Yo, listen, I'm trying to get better.
So, I'm trying
to get better, especially now since I'm doing this event. I've been trying to be more turned up to my DMs. So definitely expect to hear back from me, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
but like I said, I'm definitely working on that.
Give you some time.
Yes, sir.
Absolutely.
Yes, sir.
So, like I mentioned before, you are here from Cali.
Yeah.
You obviously you were born here. You were born in Jersey.
Actually, no. I was born in Ecuador. Yeah, I was born in Ecuador. No. Yeah, I was born in Ecuador. I came to New York.
What is it? Ñañito?
Ñañito. I was born in Ecuador.
All right.
Came to New York. I originally lived in New York. So
no shit.
I lived in New York.
Know that.
Yes, sir.
Oh,
and then I moved to Jersey.
How old were you when you moved to Jersey?
When I came, so when I moved to New York, I was probably like four or 5 years old.
All right.
And then when I came to Jersey, I was probably going on 10. So I was still a kid, you know what I'm saying? But the first couple years of my life,
dude, I did not fucking know that. Holy shit.
Then I came out here to Jersey.
Yeah.
And I said, but then most of my family stood in New York, because like, at least my mom's side of the family. There was
Okay. Yeah. I hear that.
Yeah, bro. And then all of us moved out here to Union City.
Damn, that's fucking crazy. I didn't know that. That's so funny. But when we met in high school. Well, we played grammar school ball against each other.
Yes, sir.
So we ran into each other. We didn't really speak, but we did play ball against each other. We played basketball against each other.
Yes, sir.
But yeah, we met in high school. In high school, you were into the music thing.
I was, yo. When I was born, I could have sworn I was gonna be a rapper.
Yeah, that's there. Everybody thought that. Everybody used to cut lunch to go see the freestyles, the lunchtime battles. Everybody was
that was one of my people's about the talent show.
Oh yeah. With damn, who'd you do that with? It was a group.
It was me and Mello. Remember Mello?
Yes.
I just shout out to Mello.
Shout out to Mello. What up?
A flyer shit for the show.
Shout out to Ray. Shout out to Dimitri. What up, fellas?
Yeah, it was popping.
But so when you moved out to Cali, did you do music over there also, or you just that was just here?
Nah. That was I stopped doing music a long time ago. That was mostly,
okay.
I was
trying to get the mic a little. I know you don't want it too close. Pause,
yeah, my fault. But I stopped fucking with music a long time ago.
Yeah.
A long time ago. That was just. I want to say it was a phase, because even after I stopped like pursuing like recording and all that shit, I always started writing music and once in a while I go, if I had the opportunity, I go and record something, whatever. Right. Because I'm an artist, so the fact that I could put music together or words together, is another form of different, art. Right? Just like cooking, I love cooking. Cooking is another form of art.
That's something else I wanted to ask you about, because you be looking like a chef when you be putting videos out there.
I went to culinary school for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, I never finished. Okay. Yeah, unfortunately, I never finished. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But I want it's all art to me. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I approach whether it be music, which I don't, like I said, I stopped really taking it serious a long time ago, but I always, it just, you know, something just comes natural to you. Sometimes you might be listening to something and you get inspired. And like, fuck it, whatever. And then the same thing, you might see something, I'll watch the food channel, I'm like, oh shit, look at that.
So did you get into culinary school here or out in Cali?
So I kind of I bumped in, I kind of had to, not that I had to, check this out, when I came home from prison, right, I couldn't find a job, you know what I'm saying? So my PO was like, yo, you gotta do something, or you know what I'm saying, you're gonna get violated. Yeah. So first she put me on, she put me on this, I was in this job readiness course where they basically teach you how to put a resume together, they teach you how to do an interview, they teach like all that shit, they train you how to go for a job and all that shit, because most of us, they never really had a real job. Right. So they train you how to do all that shit, but I was only a couple weeks course, whatever. And I still couldn't find no job. So eventually she was like, try to go back to school. She was like, because before, ironically, when I called my case, I was going to college.
But you were how old? Because I remember, I remember seeing you and you were, I don't know what, I think MySpace was popping back then?
Probably, because I got caught up 2007, and I think that's when MySpace was
So it must have been MySpace. I know I seen you post a couple of things, and I know it had to do with music, and then time went on, and it just I didn't hear from you again, and then Instagram popped off, and then I started following you. I found you on that, and then I just know that you're in Cali, and I'm like, this motherfucker went to Cali, like. What the hell are you doing over there in Cali?
Yeah.
So you, so after you got out of prison, how, if you don't mind me asking,
I was here for a while when I got out of prison. So it wasn't like I got out of prison and I went straight to Cali.
Yeah. Okay.
So I got out of prison. I was here for a while, but then I just started fucking up wild. You know what I'm saying?
Really?
Wow. Yeah.
What? Back into the game, to the same shit you got.
Yeah, but even worse. I started getting high and shit, world fucked up high.
Oh, so you fell into this shit,
real hard. So I started fucking with dope, and eventually, I started fucking with heroin. So eventually, came to the point where it was I was either gonna die or go back to jail. I already went to jail. You know what I'm saying?
So
that was either or. You dig what I'm saying? Yeah. So like I said, when I came home, I came home with the right intentions.
That's funny.
Real shit. I didn't even I remember when I came home for the first 4 months. I didn't do nothing. I stayed home. I would leave my house just to get a haircut, shit like that.
No shit.
Yeah, and if I
what was it, anxiety or what?
A lot of it, not, what's crazy back then, I was just I was like, I don't want to get caught up, you know what I'm saying? But now, you know what I'm saying, after going through what I went through, because I went to therapy too, so I was like, it was definitely anxiety. You know what I'm saying? It was
how crazy is that, right? Because the whole anxiety shit, now the whole mental health shit, it's fucking huge now. Right? It's so big now. Pause. And when we were growing up, we never heard of that shit. Anxiety, we never heard of that shit. We was little weasels running around trying to get some cutting.
When you hear anxiety, at least for me, I remember I hear anxiety and I think of people that are always oh shit, like
that's like fucking nerves, like
it's not like that. It's like sometimes anxiety is just like me, like I'm like, yo, I'm gonna just stay indoors because I don't wanna.
And what's crazy, because like you said, there's different types of anxiety. Like my wife, her face changes and she's just quiet, and she just goes into like this mood, and I just look at her and I'm just like, yo, like I can't do nothing to help her. There's nothing I could do.
Yeah, it sucks, man.
You know what I'm saying? It's bugged out. So I could only imagine, like, you did how long in prison?
Altogether about almost 30 months, so 2 and some change.
Also, like two and a half.
Yeah.
2.5. That's fucking crazy. So, doing 2.5 years of
And the crazy with that shit is, like, in the short time that I did,
they
had me in all these different, like, I was in a whole bunch of different counties.
Oh, no shit.
I was in a whole bunch of different counties. I was in different federal holdings, and then, you know, so altogether I was probably like 9 different facilities.
Get the fuck in 2.5 years?
Yeah, I was.
But like, what the fuck?
I caught my case out here in West New York, so Hudson County. We got actually my peoples got called by Northburg police, all that shit.
No
and
shit.
Then when I got caught, the feds picked up the case, and when I got back, they took me to Passaic County. So that's when my whole shit started. I started in Passaic County. Then from there, I went to Hudson County.
Okay.
Then from Hudson County, I went to Mammoth County. From Mammoth County, I did Camden, but Camden was only overnight. And then from Camden, I went to Salem County.
So they're just moving you around, like.
Well, mind you, I was my judge was from South Jersey. So when you're about to get sentenced, they send you closer to your judge. So when I got sentenced, I was down in Salem County, which is all the way south.
That's
Jersey.
all the way south. Yeah. That's deep.
Yeah. So then after that, once I got sentenced, I got sent to FDC Philly.
Damn, you were in Philly too?
I was in FDC Philly. Then they shipped me to MDC Brooklyn. Then from MDC Brooklyn, they shipped me out to prison. Which this is crazy.
Fucking insane.
Yo, so check
how
this
the
out.
fuck, like,
no, but
that's
check this
insane,
out,
yo. Like,
quick story.
That's
check
how you
this
know
out.
the fucking system.
Nah, they try to fuck with you. They try to fuck with you. So check this out though. When I was in MDC Brooklyn, I never forget. We was in the tier, right? And there's if I'm not mistaken, it was a 2-floor tier. Moves downstairs watching the TVs and shit.
Yeah.
And we see a bunch of dudes come in, and we could tell it's immigration because they got the ice vest.
Oh, motherfuckers.
Yeah, so we look up, whatever, we see his ice. I pay no mind with it, you know what I
mean? Yeah.
Whatever. So they start saying, like, yo, if we call y'all names, we need y'all upstairs, and who want to office. So whatever, I still pay no mind. I remember at the time, I was chilling with my Dominican people, so they was watching like the novelas and shit. So I'm there in the whatever, like I see them and I ain't paying no mind. I'm there watching TV, whatever. And they start calling our names, yo.
Yeah.
And out of nowhere, I hear Juan or
No.
They call out my number. I'm like, I look at my man. I'm like, yo, did you hear that?
Yeah.
And it's crazy because he's like, he was like, nah, it's probably a mistake, man. Like, you good?
Yeah.
So I'm like, all right. So, and again, they call it out.
No.
Yo, yeah. So long story short.
Don't tell me they sent your ass to the border, man.
Yeah, dude, nah.
I'm about to say, that's some wild shit if they sent your ass down there.
So what they try to do is, because...
just to be like, oh,
mind you, like I told you earlier, I was born in Ecuador.
Yeah.
But I came out here when I was like, 4 years old, 5 years old?
Right.
So, thank God my parents became citizens before I ever turned 18. So by law...
Also, yeah.
I was what they call a naturalized citizen.
Right, yeah.
But, unfortunately, being that I never really traveled out the country, so they never really put my paperwork in. So when I caught my case, they didn't have me as a citizen. You know what I'm saying?
Shut the fuck. So they try to get you out of here?
Yo, they took me to this office and they're like, yo, we need you to sign this paperwork, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, what? I'm like, bro, talk to my lawyer, B. What the fuck you talking about signing papers? They call, nah, we need you. I'm like, I ain't signing nothing, B. I'm like, I don't know what you talking about.
Yo,
they're like, nah, this paperwork right here just only states that, you know, you're going to fight your case. I'm like, what you mean case? I don't got no case. I'm like, I'm a citizen, B. I ain't signing nothing. Talk to my lawyer. So they sent me, so mind you,
fucking wild.
This was when I was in MDC Brooklyn, so that's like a federal holding, so it's like a county for the feds. So when they shipped me out to prison, at first they shipped me out to this prison where Shannon Valley, where like 95% of the population is getting deported. Like they do the time, and then they pouring them back to the country, and then the other 5% or so, they're fighting. It was people like me that was fighting their case.
Holy shit!
So you know I did them, bro. I did them amazing. And then mind you, it was up in the boondocks in the mountains of Pennsylvania. It was like several. Y'all not forget a bus ride. It was like 2-3 days. Yo, the bus ride out there was like 2-3 days. After Christmas, 2008. No, 2009.
But were you like, fuck, I might get deported and I'm a fucking citizen?
Nah, you know what's crazy? I knew I wasn't. Like, one, thank God, like, you know what I'm saying, I had some good representation. You know? I knew it was a matter of paperwork to get settled. Now, I knew I was in for a ride. Like, I knew I was going to have to stay where I was at for a minute and
just
it wasn't, but like I said, like, I knew I wasn't going to get the.
Yo, but that shit would have me spooked out just because, like, seeing how the system is just like, yo, these motherfuckers will just make anything up just to get my ass out.
Yeah, but you know what's crazy too? I also is because I was so young, I was naive. You know, it was also like, I don't even want to call it cockiness, but it was also like, yo, fuck that. Like, I know my shit straight, whatever. Like, I know I'm pretty sure now. Like, do I always say shit now? Like, I mean, I don't like, you know, thank God I've been straight for years now.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
None of that shit. So it's like. But I also say it's like, yo, there's a reason why I'm straight. I don't have it in me. Like, I ain't going back to prison, God.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, that's why. Yeah, so that's what's like, now my mentality will be a whole lot different. Like, if it was that, you know what I'm saying? So,
yeah. So, all right. So you, when did you get out?
Around 2010.
So 2010, you did 2.5 years. Let's say, I'll just call it 2007. You went in.
I went in 2007.
So
I was 21 when I came in. I came out right before I turned 24.
Shit. Okay. So then, when you were locked up, so all right. So you went in. You got in trouble for whatever you got in trouble for. When you were inside, how was art? Did you get back into art? Because in high school you were always drawing.
I was, and I definitely didn't take it serious. Like, I did it.
Well, I remember you had that piece on your wall with Biggie, Pop. Mm-hmm. You had that shit was sick. So
yo, shout out to my parents too for not giving a fuck.
Yeah. Word up,
just let me draw that,
bro. Because back in the day, I would have did that shit. My mom would have fucked.
I remember I told my mom one day, I was like, can I paint something on my wall? She was like, fuck it.
Yeah.
Don't fuck it up.
Yeah. So all right, so you know, obviously you're locked up. You're not doing much inside, you know what I mean? How was the art thing for you? Did you get back into it there? Because obviously, you know, you ain't got much to do, or was it just something that you knew you could do, but you just never did it? You did other shit.
It definitely opened my eyes more to the possibilities of art. Because I'm not gonna lie, before that, because like I said, even in high school, like you said, the shit that I did on my wall and all that shit, I still never, like in a million years, thought of art as a profession. Like, I never thought I wanted to do it. And if I did, I always thought like I would be like a animator or some shit like that. But then once I realized that wasn't my style, because that's not really my style, you know?
Yeah.
So, like I said, I never saw it as something like for me to do it professionally. But then when I got locked up, like honestly, that was one of the biggest hustles in there.
Really?
Especially when I got to prison, because sometimes in the county, like depending what county you in, you gotta work with what you got. You feel me? Some counties don't offer a lot of shit in commissary, so sometimes you gotta make some niggas making colors out of like chess pieces and shit.
Get the fuck out of here.
Some dudes do that shit for ink, for tattoos, and
get the fuck out of here. That's crazy.
If I'm not mistaken, in Salem County, they didn't even offer any type of like. All I had was a pencil and like line paper. Or like just blank paper, there was like tissue paper.
No shit.
Like newspaper, almost say shit, feel me? So it depends, like, but once you like in prison, they do offer like you got more options and shit like that. But I definitely noticed that I was like, damn, I could possibly do something with this shit. Like, because
you were always nice with it.
I appreciate it, and then like I said, when I was in there, like you said, I had nothing else to do, so I would just be drawing, and motherfuckers would be like, yo, make me a card like this, like, yo, I want to do a card for my shorty, a card for my son. Or I used to do a lot of like, nasty pornography.
Yo, I was about to ask you, like,
do a lot of like them. Yeah, he's like, yo, he do a picture of my shorty sucking my dick, doing this with my nut.
No,
yeah, I'm like,
get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, so I used to do a lot of that shit.
I bet you hear that motherfuckers at night just beating their shit like, oh fuck, I see this picture.
After they paid me, I don't care what they
do. Word up, you do what you gotta do with it. It don't matter to me. That's fucking crazy.
I definitely, like I said, when I was in there, I seen the movement and I seen whatever. Also there, that's why I started doing stencils for these Mexican dudes. I started doing stencils for the tattoos because they seen I could draw. This dude, no lie, he's Mexican. There was this Mexican dude that was pretty good at tattooing. He didn't know how to draw at all though. He was just real good at tattooing.
What the hell?
Yeah, like he would like that's how I started. He would pay me to make the stencils.
Yeah.
I would draw the stencils for him, and then I would put it, and this shit would look dope on tattoo.
No fucking way.
He told me, he was like, yo, he was like, the way, he was like, I could draw, he's like, but it wouldn't come out like the way you do it, or he's like, if I rather pay somebody else to do it, he's like, I'm just better at tattooing. So that's how I started, and then I started tattooing, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then when I came home, I tried to keep going there, but for some reason, like, I'm not gonna lie.
What, keep tattooing?
Yeah, I did. I tried, but I done fucked up a few motherfuckers, you know? I did.
Oops.
Yo, for some reason, I couldn't, because mind you, like, I remember, there was this Puerto Rican dude that had my gun, yo, and he was like real swift with he was like a MacGyver type of and he made my gun with like I had a little switch with the speed and all that, and it was super light. So I remember when I came home, I bought me one of those with the coils and all that shit. And it was a little heavy. It was hard to get used to.
That real deal shit?
Yeah, it was hard to get used to whatever I started or whatever. And I'm like, damn, this money ain't coming in quick enough, bro. Let me go back to selling crack,
When you got home?
I came home, that's what I tried to do. I was like, yo, let me try to do tattoos. So like, I would have some people come to my house, depending, you know what I mean, who it was. And
yeah.
Then I'm like, yo, let me just go back to selling crack.
So you went back to that.
Selling crack, yeah.
And then, like you said, you tried to fucking stay home and stay out of trouble. And how the hell did you get into actually doing the drug? Was it being like...
Well, I wasn't no crack. I was selling crack. But I wasn't no crack, but eventually, so I actually started fucking with dope before I even got locked up.
Oh, no shit.
I did. Right before I got locked up, I started fucking with dope.
Oh, shit. Okay.
But it never got real bad to the point where I got, like, you know what I'm saying, after I came home. Because I remember I kicked this shit when I was in jail and everything. I kicked it.
Even though I'm sure, especially in the big house, you could get fucking anything.
Yeah, because I remember I was in Passaic County, and mind you, I got caught up. I had co-defendants and all, and at the time, they were like my big homies. You know what I'm saying? Dudes that I used to fuck with heavy. Yeah. So I didn't want them to know I was fucking around. So I remember, because eventually we was all locked up together. Yeah.
Okay.
So once we all got caught up in the county and all that shit, I didn't take no mess. I just kicked that shit raw dog. You know what I'm trust me, I know what it feels like to go through it. I mean,
yo, those fucking, and I be watching Intervention. Well, Steph likes to watch it, and yo, you see like people just going through it. Like once they start recovering and shit, or
I'm not gonna lie, I can't watch that no more.
No,
like I used to. You know, it's another thing I can't watch no more. I can't watch them jail shows no more.
Oh, the ones on
CNBC. No, not like the ones on CNBC. The lockup, bro.
Oh yeah.
I can't watch them shits no more.
No shit.
And it's not like I don't want to be like so dramatic, like it's fucking. No, it's just that like I just look at them and I just like damn, like
that's not it.
It's depressing. Like,
yeah.
Nah, like before, like watching is like it's still interesting, but it's like now it's just like nah.
Yeah.
Especially like after going through, it's like I'm good.
That's fucking.
But yeah, like the intervention shit, like it's interesting, but it's definitely I don't like to watch it. I'm depressed.
That's crazy. All right, so obviously you kicked the drugs when you were in there.
Mm-hmm.
Once you got out, you fell back into it, right?
Yeah, a couple months later.
That's fucking crazy.
Yeah, like I said, I came home and I was like 4 months completely clean. I was like, fuck that. And then it all started, like, I started, obviously, I started smoking.
Yeah. It always starts with fucking smoking.
I started going out. But I don't want to say that now because, look, I smoke now.
Well, yeah.
And I haven't done heroin in almost 6 years, you know what I'm saying?
Shit.
So it's like, so
that's
it's
crazy.
like, so I don't want to say, like, smoke leads to it, but what I did start doing, I started hanging around where I got triggered a lot, you know what I'm saying? Especially at a time where I wasn't ready, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's definitely something that played a major part. Like I said, I came home and for the first couple months, like I tried to stay out the way completely because I knew what it was gonna do to me eventually.
Yeah.
But then once I gave in a little bit, I was like, hey, you know what, B? Like, let me. I can go over there, do my little thing real quick, come back home and all that. And then eventually, I started hanging out where I was going and doing the things I was doing. So eventually, you fall back to your habit. You know. Eventually, I felt so deep, but it was kind of hard to get out of it. You know what I mean?
So was that the point? Once you hit. Well, I don't know if you hit rock bottom, but when you found out, like, yo, I'm back in the bullshit, I have to stop this. Did you be like, I'm moving to Cali?
That's eventually. All right. So the main goal wasn't like to move to Cali. I definitely wanted to get the fuck out of like where I was at. You know what I'm saying?
So what was your idea?
Just to get the fuck out of the neighborhood, get out of here. You know what I
But
mean?
what, like, was it like I'm gonna stay over there for like a week, a couple of days, or?
All right. So eventually, so when I knew when I was done, and shout out to my sisters, man, because they the ones that I reached out to.
You told them that you had
the ones. Now, I don't want to put one of my sisters on blast
because I know your sisters are like they're no joke.
My sisters.
They're cool as shit, but they're fucking no joke.
They're my heart. They my heart.
Yeah.
So I'm blessed to have them, but I definitely I reached out to them and I was like, yo, this. Because, like I said, eventually, and thank God, yo, I don't know, like I said, I don't know what got me to that point, but I got to the point where I was like, yo, I'm tired. Like, it wasn't...
That's crazy. That's good, though.
Yeah,
like,
it wasn't, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was a job, eventually. You know what I'm saying?
That's
so it became,
true,
So I was like, yo, like, I'm done with this, you know what I mean? So once I got to that point, I was like, the only people that I knew that probably helped me was them.
Well, your sisters.
So I reached out to them, and I'm not gonna lie, they got me the P's, the Q's, and like I said, I kind of already had an idea of what I wanted to do.
Yeah.
I was like, yo, I want to get far away from possible.
Yeah.
Let me see if I get some type of help or whatever, and that's eventually California came up. Now, the original plan was for me to go out there for 30 days, because mind you, like, I didn't know nobody out there.
Yeah. Oh, I was gonna ask you that.
Yeah,
next. If you knew anybody out there.
Like I said, my sister.
Because that's a fucking jump.
Because my sister, because mind you, prior to that, that's what, like I said, I didn't want to put one of my sisters on blast, but one of my sisters knew I was fucking up before, because I remember I tried to get clean before that. I don't know if you ever heard of Ibogaine?
No.
Oh, so let me tell you about Ibogaine real quick.
What the hell is that? Yeah, I'm fucking interested in this shit.
Alright, so Ibogaine is this, you ever heard of ayahuasca?
Yeah, yes. Yes. Dude, I actually want to fucking try that.
Yo, you know what's funny? My sister.
I want to try that shit.
My sister never done a drug in her life.
But she does that.
And now she wants to go to one of the resorts.
Yes.
Yo, I'm like, yo, you need to start off slow though.
Yeah, dog. Fuck.
Yo,
dude,
she need to go smoke one of these first or something. Don't go and do something. Yo, that's wild.
Yo, you know, me and Chris talk about that shit because of Joe Rogan. Joe Rogan be doing that shit.
Yeah.
And bro, when when they talk about that shit, the experience. Bro, he had a UFC fighter, Cowboy Cerrone. He talked about it. He talked about that shit. He said that he went through a fucking vision, that he went through a fucking keyhole. Like he was like, yo, but it was the dopest shit ever. He's like, would I do it again? Probably. He's like, but that's not something I'm gonna constantly do. He's like, because that experience is just next level. You did that?
Alright, so I didn't do the ayahuasca. What I did.
Talk about it.
But what I did isn't that much different. Watch. Whenever you get time, look it up. It's called Ibogaine. Now, the first time I heard Ibogaine was in an episode of SVU.
Okay.
Right, this was back in like 2000, like I think 6 or something.
I'm gonna have to look this shit up.
What Ibogaine is something very similar to the ayahuasca plant. It's definitely like a hallucinogen. If I'm not mistaken, some type of tribe in Africa, they use it for their young siblings, for their kids when they turn into manhood or adulthood, womanhood.
No.
They use it and it cleanses them and all that, right?
Oh hell.
I gotta
go to Africa and do it then.
No, like I said, the first time I heard of it was in Law and Order SVU and shit. You know what I'm saying? They tried it in the episode. I remember they had a heroin addict that was a witness to a crime, but obviously he couldn't be in court about it. So they were like, yo, I don't remember his character name, but whatever, they were like, yo, we give him this medicine, they'll get him clean like this within a week or so. He'll be able to go to court because he's complete clean and like blah, 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 whatever. So supposedly what this Ibogaine shit is supposed to do is supposed to rewire your brain and take your brain into a pre-addictive state. like, cause something obviously triggers your brain that gets you addicted to something. You know what I'm saying? Because they say it's all chemical
imbalance. Yeah.
So they have this plan that supposedly brings your brain to a predictive state. Now, mind you, I tried it. It didn't work.
The fuck out.
It didn't work.
It didn't work. It didn't go as planned.
It didn't work. Now, did I trip out? I tripped out. Now, yo, what it really did, yo, it kicked my ass. Bro.
No.
Which, yo, you know what's funny? Ironically, so like, check this out. I used to have this client because like I used to sell dope too, right?
Yeah.
It was this old dude from downtown Jersey City. Right?
Yeah.
It was this old Jewish dude. He was probably in his late 60s, early 70s, and he's the one that brought it up against me because I told you I first heard it in SVU.
Yeah.
But it wasn't. The first time I tried it was like 2013, right before I went to Cali. I tried it a couple months before that.
Shit.
And he's the one that brought it up to me. He was like, yo, he was like, it did it. He was like, it worked. He was like, I remember, he was like, I went through this whole experience. He was like, because he grew up rich. So he was like, my nanny was narrating my whole life. And she told me, she was like, she brought me, yo, this is exactly what he told me. He was like, yo, she brought me back to like where my depression started and why I started using the drug. Yeah, so I'm like, yo, my man. I'm like, so if this shit worked, I'm like, why you buying dope off of me a couple times a day?
Yeah.
He's like, oh no. He's like, I call Lyme disease. So you know, word is. That's what he told me. He was like, oh, I caught Lyme disease. So you know,
it went back.
Yeah, he was like, so the medicine, you know, is getting too expensive. I'm like, yo, this nigga, wow.
Get the fuck out of here.
I'm calling to him at work, but you know what's crazy? I started doing my research.
Yeah.
And I seen that a lot of people said it worked.
Yeah.
So my dumb ass went and tried it.
You tried it out.
Dude, I was about to go to Mexico to try it.
No.
Yeah, but one, it was crazy expensive.
Really?
And on top of that, it was because you know it's illegal out here.
Yeah.
So I was going. But then I ended up going to Miami to do and all that shit.
No shit.
Yeah, all that shit did really was whoop my ass.
That's fucking hilarious.
I did hallucinate for a while, but
it
definitely helped me get clean, bro. I was back in a couple of days later.
Back at it, like you never left.
Bro, I was so mad, B. I'm like, damn,
that's fucking insane, yo.
But yo, I don't want to hold on. I don't want to shit on it too, because like I know a lot of people will put on hitters.
Yeah,
I've heard that it does work for like to each his own, bro.
Yeah, absolutely.
I heard that the Obligating shit does work for a lot of people, like you know what I mean. So to me, it just, I just saw shit. Like I remember the nurse that was taking care of me. Obviously, I knew he was wearing the scrub and shit. I saw him when he was in jail, like putting paws. He was putting the shit in me, paws.
Yeah.
But I remember when I started hallucinating, because I know that. So check this out, yo.
I started hallucinating.
So check this out now, yo. I remember this shit perfectly, my G. So I'm in the hotel room, right, and I'm watching Bridesmaids, which I love. I love Bridesmaids. So I'm put it out there. I love Bridesmaids. But yo, I'm watching Bridesmaids in the hotel, right? And homie gets there, and I'm taking the capsule for him, right? And now, mind you, they go by your height and weight.
Yeah, okay.
Now, bro, I'm not a big dude. I'm a little chunky, but I'm not a big dude.
Yeah.
So he already knows like how much he's supposed to give me. So he comes and he gives me this pill. Mind you, I'm already going through withdrawals because you gotta wait till you fully start going. So I'm already feeling sick. Like I'm sweating, my body's aching. I feel like puking. Like nigga, that's how this shit is. You know, pardon me.
Yeah.
So, he feeds me the pill. He's like, yo, give it like 20 minutes, half hour, you should be good. So I'm like, damn, take the pill. I'm still watching Bridesmaids do like 40 minutes past.
I'm watching
40 minutes past. 40 minutes passed by, and I'm still sweating and going through it. And he sees it. He's like, damn. I'm like, yo, what's pie? Like, yo, what's up? He's like, all right, fuck it. He was like, let me try another one. Bam.
No.
So he gives me another one.
And so he doubled your dose?
Yeah, he doubled my dose.
Holy
and then
shit.
I still didn't feel nothing. I remember he had to call, and mind you, this thing, because they have, like, mind you, this is like elite, so they have teachers, they have, like, these natural herb teachers.
Yeah.
So he had to call me. He was like, yo, dude, he's like, I already gave homie 2 capsules.
This shit ain't working.
Like, I could see it physically. He's still feeling it. So he was like, yo, give him another one. He was like, put him in a room and put him underneath the covers and, like, just set him, like, let him lay there. No. So that's what they did to me, right? Mm-hmm.
That's fucking insane, dude.
Yo, so they did that. And a little bit, that's when I started hallucinating. That's when the roof started going crazy. But then most of the thing I remember seeing the nurse, but he didn't look like a nurse no more. It looked like he would open this door that was like a zipper, and then he would walk in with a samurai outfit on.
No!
My mama, son. That's what I remember.
I would say you walking in with a bridesmaid outfit?
No, that's why. That would have been hilarious. He was walking in like a samurai type shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, that shit
That's some wild shit, yo. Holy shit. Alright, so being that you're lighting up now, I wanted to ask you, the Cali bud is on some other shit, I'm assuming.
Yeah, different. Yo, but now I could get some of that shit out here now too. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I mean, not as it's not everywhere as like as accessible as it is.
Yeah. But so what type of who has the better weed? You think Cali or New York?
Oh, come on, Cali.
Yeah, I can only imagine.
Cali without a doubt.
Have you gone to like those smoke parties in New York? Because I heard you be doing like those.
Actually, I haven't. That's why I haven't gone to no underground joints. I haven't.
Somebody I know who's like big into it, and shout out to him. He knows who he is. I don't want to say his name because I don't know, you know.
Yeah.
But he goes to these shits, and he actually went to one, and it's an invitation. They send you a confirmation email, the address. You go to that address, and then there they give you another address to go to.
Damn, that seemed like a mission.
So it's like double, but they have to keep it like so fucking private.
But I figured, yo, you know what bugged me out? Yo, now I'm gonna cut you out.
Yeah.
I was at Washington State Park the other day, right? Was it
Mm-hmm.
Washington Square Park?
Yeah.
And yo, I seen all these college kids walking around with trays.
Yeah, well now it's legal.
So, yeah, but yo, it bugged me.
So now it's just like
yo, and then
the
there was his other little homie. He pulled out his shit, and he had the edibles, he had
setup.
the apes, he had the
popsicles. See, that's crazy.
Yeah,
that's getting crazy
yo,
like
and I'm
that,
like, yo, and I'm over here smoking. I'm like, yo, this shit wild. And then police was standing over there,
and nothing.
Yeah, that shit still tripped me out here,
yo. But that's crazy. So like that's why like now that it's legal, I'm thinking this shit is only gonna go up now. You know what I'm saying? So they're gonna start seeing the different strands and all that shit. So I could only imagine like the shit out in Cali, I'm pretty sure is gonna make its way out here or
yeah, a lot of it definitely is already. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's more accessible out there, of course.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
But
I can only imagine.
a lot of it definitely is out here already. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What I really want to try what happened is that Colorado weed.
Yo, you know who? Frankie, Steve's brother. He be growing some shit. Shout out to Frankie.
Steve from Tall Steve?
Steve Natal.
Yeah.
His brother be growing shit like in Minnesota or Kansas. I don't know what the fuck he be out there. But he be out there putting that shit out. I look at that shit, I'm like, God damn, my shit. I start licking my lips, no homo, and I'm just like, yo.
I heard that Colorado weed.
Yeah, that shit different,
I haven't smoked none of that shit yet, though.
Yeah.
That San Francisco, I mean, the Northern Cali weed is very good too. But you got that shit done. That's mostly where the best weed is growing at is over there in Northern Cali.
Yeah. So now that you're out, like you're out in Cali and shit, what's obviously you're not into drugs like that. All you do is smoke weed. How has life changed? You know, since being out. You know, you're fully recovered. You're doing the whole art thing.
I don't want to say I'm fully recovered because I don't think there's no such thing. You know, one thing because the guy I saw I was in treatment for a while. I was actually in treatment for a while. One time, because like I told you originally, I was only supposed to be out there for 30 days. Right?
Yeah. Well, yeah, and you're there now. How long?
Going on 8 years.
That's crazy.
But
that's nuts.
I met this dude that he was actually my case manager.
Okay.
And yo, shout out to him, man. I ain't gonna say his name, but shout out to my man. That he actually found me some good healthcare out there, like that will cover me to stay out there as long as I need it.
Right.
And once I did that, I was able to find a job in the industry. You know what I mean? Because I worked in treatment for about 2.5 years.
No shit.
Oh, okay. So I worked into. I worked in a detox. I worked in a rehab facility. I even worked in a mental health. Like shit. I don't want to say my last job, but one of my last jobs was in this place called Sovereign, which they got raided by the feds, by the way. So
no, golly, it must have been like, oh, here we go again.
Fuck them. Yeah, well, by that time they already fired me. But it was a big place. We had like all together, it was probably like it was the biggest rehab I ever worked in. But all together, we probably had like almost 200 clients.
Oh,
at its capacity. Now, mind you, it wasn't only substance abuse; it was also mental health.
Oh, okay,
So it was like we had people with, you know what I mean, severe bipolar, schizo, severe anxiety and depression.
Yeah.
Crazy
all
shit.
That shit, huh?
Yeah, so I did. So like I was there for a while, and I worked in there for a while, and I was able to build myself from there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And somehow, like even before the pandemic, because you know I cook out there. I went back to like chefing and cooking it up.
All right.
I was cooking for a treatment center, so I was a private chef.
Oh, so okay.
So that's what I was technically working for. I was working for a catering company, so what they would do, they hire chefs.
Yeah.
And they had contracts for treatment facilities.
Right,
you know what I'm saying?
right.
So I was with one of the contracts, so they would send me out to one of the houses, and I would cook for like the females and the dudes and all that shit.
And what, you would be there just for the day?
I would cook basically lunch and dinner.
Oh shit!
So yeah,
okay.
I would get there in the morning and I cook their lunch and dinner, and they was in charge for their own breakfast.
That's crazy. Damn, that's fucking bugged out. That's dope though, man. That's dope you did that.
Yeah, so it was definitely, you know what I mean, it's a good look to be able to experience, go through I guess you say the hell through the whole getting high and
Yeah.
fucking up, and not only that, but even like selling, because mind you, not only was I the problem, I was a part of the problem.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And I'm glad, I couldn't imagine you're making fucking a lot of money, I'm assuming, you know what I'm saying?
It's definitely, it's not bad money.
It was don't do it, but it's not bad money, right?
It was,
we're not promoting selling drugs,
think about
guys.
it, not at all, but when you really think about it, I mean, was it? Because you definitely enjoyed it. You know
Yeah, well, yeah, of course, it's a fruit of your labor.
But you actually, we had some good time.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
So, motherfucking Taga.
But you definitely enjoyed it, you know what I'm saying? But
yeah,
was it really worth it? At the end of the day, like, to me, I see it like, I dodged a bullet, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, of
like,
course.
I see, unfortunately, a lot of the homies, so.
yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like, it's cool, whatever, to each his own, but.
Yeah. But I mean, after a while.
I'm good.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm blessed.
Yeah. So, what's keeping you focused? Like, what's keeping you? You know, obviously, you're not going back to it. You don't want to go back to it. What's keeping your head straight? Like, you got fucking, what is it? Tunnel vision.
I finally saw light into other things. Like I said before, like
art. I'm assuming
art definitely one of them.
Yeah.
Like I said, I worked as cooking too, so cooking is another one. I definitely saw light into other things. Like I said, back then I was knucklehead. I only had one vision. I literally thought I was gonna sell drugs and retire somehow.
Like fucking
Pablo. And just collect, not even like Pablo, but I remember we had that little bootleg sneaker store. So I was like, yo, fuck it. We opened up like 5-10 more of these, a couple barbershops. Nigga, I'm good. I don't need nothing more.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, shit didn't work out that way. But in a way, I'm happy it didn't, because who knows? Shit would have been worse.
It could have been worse. Oh, yeah,
you know
absolutely.
So it's like, fuck it. Like right now, I'm blessed. I'm blessed to be able to be. Well, man, one thing I'm more blessed was to be able to be close to my family.
Because I can only imagine you missed the shit.
Before that,
you were so close
I was
to
just not only that. Before that, when I was wild, and I was so worried about and paying attention to a whole bunch of other shit that didn't even matter. So now to be able to be closer to them and to be able to do what I love too, whether it be the art, like I see art. I love it. It's becoming more and more my passion. Like I'm becoming more involved with it, and like I said, cooking is something else I love. So like I just try to fill my life with more of that shit. You know what I'm saying? Most definitely.
Do you plan on moving back, or you gonna stay in Cali?
Yo, so real shit. I've been thinking about relocating. Damn, I find I keep moving from the mic. I've been thinking about relocating for a while now. Yo.
Back here or somewhere else?
Yo, the only thing to keep me away from here,
Colorado.
Yo, so you know what's crazy? But you know what's crazy?
It's cold in Colorado.
That's the only thing. I'm like, yo, if I don't move, because that's the only thing that's keeping me away from back home. I can't deal with this weather, man.
I love this shit.
I be telling my nigga Doc, so I'm like, yo, how you leave Miami, son? You know what I mean? Like,
that motherfucker Miami?
I'm thinking about going to Florida. I think that's where my next spot gonna be at Florida.
You gotta worry about the hurricane.
Unfortunately, one thing you're always gonna have to worry about something, no matter where you go. True. You know what I mean? Out here, there's the storms, the snow, the floods, the rain.
Sign me up for
over there where I'm at is the earthquakes and all that shit. Dude, I'm one of those firm believers, my nigga, that sooner or later we gonna get hit with the big one out there, and I do not want to.
You don't want to be there. Hell no. Hell, I could only imagine. That's fucking nuts.
But it's like I would love to, but I don't know if I could take the snow. Dude.
I love the snow.
I'm
one for the cold. I love the cold weather. I love that shit.
Yeah, I don't know if I could deal with the snow. But like I said, it's definitely fun to be able to come back and I would love to be closer to my family though.
Of course, of course.
It is good to come back and visit my family and visit my friends like you and everybody else. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely always good.
How much longer are you gonna be here?
I'm supposed to be here a couple more weeks, but Who knows?
Might extend that.
Who knows, B? You know what I mean? That's what we gotta live life, B. You gotta be free with it. You know what I mean?
That's true.
You gotta be free with it, man. So I don't know, but yeah, I'm supposed to be here a couple more weeks. Eventually, I mean, obviously, I'm gonna be here to the 30th.
Yeah, because you got that art show.
Yeah, I already know I'm gonna be here to the 30th, so don't forget, man. Get your tickets.
Absolutely. Everybody.
Holla at me, man.
One of my friends, one of my grammar school friends, she hit me up and she's like, "Yo, I'm trying to get tickets." I messaged him, and I was just like, yeah, just give him a day or two. He'll get back to you."
My bad, yo.
But it's a good thing. They're ready.
Damn, I hope I got back to her. Who was it? I don't say that. I hope I got back to her. My bad.
But I mean,
I'll get back to them.
Hopefully, you get enough people to where the shit sells out, and you got. And so, explain to me. You got two slots.
So
two slots. Two times.
We're doing 2 classes, right? We're doing one class at 5.
Yeah.
Next class is gonna be at 8.
Right.
Doors open at 4. Now, mind you, like I said, yes, this is sip and paint. We're gonna focus on the art.
Yeah.
I want to introduce you guys my little time bomb piece. You know what I mean?
That's the logo.
Now, why I want y'all to do this? Because one, it's not that difficult, B. You know what I'm saying? And what I love about it is y'all can put your own style to it. Y'all can do what y'all want to it. You do what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's one of the main reasons. And also because it's fucking dope. Like,
you know what I mean?
So we're going to focus on the art, but also I want it to be like a mingling event. You know? That's why, like I said, doors are open at 4. So come in. There's going to be drinks. There's going to be food. Y'all go, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
All that. So it's like, and there's going to be music.
And it's good vibes, man.
Exactly. So like I said, I definitely want y'all to come in so y'all can vibe with each other. Network.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because I want like my man Phil, he's a creative. He's creative content. He come in there, network with who else is there? You know what I'm saying? You have like somebody else as an actor that's doing some serious and all that shit. Shout out to my boy Moira. Moira, my nigga doing commercials
my
and
brother.
all that shit.
Yeah, you see him,
you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Young
so
Bobby, young Dominican Bobby out there.
So we got shit like that. So it's like come through and vibe, get to know other people, you know what I'm saying? That's
absolutely.
the only way. Like me, bro, I'm trying to learn how to be more. So I hate you. I'm not gonna lie. I hate getting to know people. Like,
but I'm saying that's gonna be fucking tough for you.
I'm working. That's what
I'm working on. You got 14 days.
But you know me. I'm throwing myself out there.
Well, that's a way to help it. That's a way to help.
To me, that's the only way. Because if I ease into it, dude. Last time, as a matter of fact, I tried to ease into it, I ended up talking to a weirdo.
Oh yeah, you posted that in the video. Right?
So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just throw myself in there with a whole bunch of people, whatever.
Hell yeah, get into it.
I do what y'all do, and I'm gonna do what I do. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So July 30th,
So we doing doors open at 4. We doing 2 classes, one at 5, the other one at 8.
Mm-hmm.
Come through. Like I said.
Again, if you guys want to buy tickets, hit him up at DonWuan, DonWuan06.
Yes, sir.
All right, hit him up. Go ahead and follow him. Drop a few likes there. Share it. Yo,
that's another thing. Yo, hold up, because I might, for some reason, Instagram is not letting me fucking promote do paid promotions. So
I gotta look into it. I gotta find out how that whole promotion
so check this out. I just found, so check this out. I opened up another Instagram account, right?
Yeah.
And obviously, because it's linked to my same number,
okay,
it recognizes my joint, right? So I linked it to, because I haven't used Facebook since like 2015, right? But now you have to be active on Facebook apparently.
No.
So the thing, I see my shit, and I asked my brother, and I'm like, yo, cause he like good with that shit. He was like, yo, he was like, you gotta be active on your Facebook for at least 30 days. But he was like, cause they trying to protect all that bullshit promotions, like people be promoting fake shit.
Yeah,
they have bust ass accounts, so they just throw promotion.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So it was like, yo, you got it. So now I was like, that's why I'm like, yo, I was like, I need to promote my shit. And they haven't been letting me do paid promotions for a minute. These motherfuckers doing some bullshit, son.
All right, well, I mean, I'm gonna keep sharing as long as you keep posting. I'm gonna keep sharing. I've shared it a few times.
Yes, sir. I appreciate you.
I hope people that follow me, that aren't following you, hopefully they start to follow you. Hopefully they reach out. Again, guys, July 30th, 2 classes.
We in Brooklyn with it, right?
In Brooklyn, The location looks dope. You posted the location.
It's super dope, man. The
That
vibe,
shit
I'm
look
telling you, man.
Yeah, that shit
The
look
whole
dope.
little loft look. Like I said, I was going for that little bar. I mean, that little artsy.
Yeah. And it looks it. It looks it. So
I have a little bar set up and all that shit.
You got the sip and paint. If you like the smoke, you got some smoke and paint.
Yes, sir.
Good vibes,
Yes,
good
sir.
energy.
Yes,
Get
sir.
to meet new people. Get to network. If you are doing something, again, hit him up or hit me up. I'll send you right over to him. On Instagram, he's at DonWuan. That's DonWuan06.
Yes, sir.
Right? Again, follow, give him a like, share if you
Yes,
can.
sir. Share my shit, man.
Yeah, man, show some love. You know what I'm saying? We out here trying to do shit. You guys support strangers, support somebody in your city, from your city. We all we got, bro. Hudson County. Shout out to all my Cubans. I hope y'all figure this shit out over there, man.
Support the Cubans.
Yeah, I feel bad for that whole shit happening, man. Y'all don't deserve that. Nobody deserves that. Again, guys, if you want to follow my Instagram page is at Chill Wit Phil Pod. Go ahead to YouTube, search Chill Wit Phil Podcast. You should see my stupid, ugly face there. It should pop up. I'm 5 episodes in, about to be 6 with my brother.
Young, thank you for letting me do your logo, man.
Thank you. That's dope. Let me tell you, you're the first person I thought of was, I see you, the digital art you be doing, that shit is dope. You're the only person that came to mind, man. So I appreciate you for doing it.
Always.
All right, guys, like, follow, share both our shit. And just a heads up, guys, I'm at 72 subscribers on YouTube. I honestly thought I was going to get like 10, 15. I did not expect 72.
Let's run them numbers up.
So what I want to do is, if I get to 100 subscribers, I'm dropping t-shirts.
Okay.
I already got the t-shirts, the design. Shout out to my brother, Primp Apparel, aka Frankie Styles.
Okay.
Follow him also. But I already got the shirts, the idea for the shirts already. If I hit 100 subscribers, I'm gonna put it out, and we'll go from there. So again, guys, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching. Give me a like, give me a follow, subscribe, leave a rating, do what you gotta do. Let's run these numbers up, all right? Salute, Johnny, my brother.
Appreciate you.
Love you, bro. Thank you,
man. Salute to y'all, baby.
guys. Have a good one. And I'm ugly and fat, but I'm trying to lose weight, so suck your mora. Ya don't know. Respect.